I'm in Salad and I saw Scooby Doo. Where are you? Episode 6. What the heck's going on? It's what the heck is going on was my first thought for what this title should be, but where's the is? I don't know, who cares? This is produced by Hanna-Barbera. My previous exposure to this episode, not even introduced to the monster, so if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts, we're seeing the Scooby Gang. They're going to a friend, Sharon. Lovely Sharon is like, hello, I'm a friend, and I have an uncle, and he's missing. He's been missing due to a bunch of ghosts. I didn't catch whether he was haunted by ghosts or he's a ghost that is haunting a mansion nearby. But turns out the Scooby Gang is like, well, we gotta solve this mystery of what's going on with Sharon and the uncle that is missing. My first thought, since, the uncle is gone and missing, I was thinking, maybe he's probably pretending to be dead, because a similar scheme happened like this a few episodes ahead, before this. And I like this mainly because it's like, well, now we get to see the wacky adventure of what's happening with Scooby Doo as they try to figure out what's happening with this. I'm thinking maybe Sharon and possibly the uncle have something to do with this. It's just a possibility, that's what I think. But, Scooby Gang's like, yeah, totally, we'll help you out. I feel like the Scooby Gang, the personalities, which each episode gets a little bit more and more fleshed out. Just a little bit. Ever so slightly, they're still pretty much the same characters from the first episode, but it's like at the same time, it is fine that they have some sort of character development. I got a TikTok notification. More like tick stop. Imagine TikTok. I have a TikTok, by the way. It's updated with all my shirts if you want to go check those out. But anyway, continuing on with the review. Eventually, the Scooby Gang, after being in a mansion, this episode is really strange, because it's like, I feel like the mansion is just itself alive. I was like, whoa, what is the fate of the Scooby Gang? It's usually Shaggy and Scooby who are in danger, and the rest are just like trying to solve a mystery. But no, everyone is being into trapdoors. There was even a sequence from the beginning of the episode, the opening card sequence. Yeah, one of those scenes is from this episode, and Fred is just hanging out, and so is everyone else. But luckily, mystery gets solved, and oh, hey, guess who it is? Predictable. Very, very predictable. Oh, it's the Uncle Man? Who knew? Who knew that a guy who disappeared, to just haunt a mansion, is that guy? I mean, it just makes me wonder, why did he leave? Maybe he was just saying he was caught by a ghost, but really, it was his very annoying Sharon. Maybe he hated Sharon so much that he got haunted. But that'd be super hilarious. But it's the Scooby Gang. And then at the end, they have a Scooby old time. That's how it ends. At this point, the animation seems to be improving a little bit more. And by improving, I mean some of the lines are colored inside of the lines, which is good. I'm glad that they're doing that. The animation, the inking looks to be done with like some sort of pen or not very thin-tipped marker, because it looks a little smudgy, as with like the other Scooby Doo episodes, but it looks a little bit better. I just am rooting for the Scooby Doo animation quality to go up. I really want it to be going up. Also, this episode just felt I really like the colors. The colors are a lot like the other Scooby Doo episodes, where there's high contrast between the background and the characters, so you can tell who the characters are for each episode. And honestly, it felt very similar in the tone of the other Scooby Doo episodes before this. you know, big fan. Same formula, different monsters. The monster dude who comes is cool. He's a cool looking dude. I like his design. Designs are amazing in Scooby Doo, and I like just seeing how they all animated the people. It's always animated 2D at this early in the animation process. 60s, this is the 60s era. There's no 3D CGI in this whatsoever. It's pretty epic, honestly. I'm just a big fan of it. I would like to see more animations, more modern, kind of copy the style of Scooby Doo, honestly, where it's just like a bunch of slapstick comedy. Oh, he's running off screen, and then the camera shakes. So, you know, it's easier to animate a shaking camera than it is to draw a dog multiple frames in succession. You know, those smart budget tricks I'm a big old fan of, and I honestly wish that more animation did that. But now we have 3D models, which is a-okay. I'm okay with that. I'm just saying I want more 2D hand-drawn things to exist. Like this Scooby Doo. Character development, I already mentioned, very little, but there is some. Honestly, any progression between now and the first episode is tiny, minuscule. This is just a series to introduce the characters, the characters and the monsters specifically, to the Scooby Doo verse, and makes it so all the monsters are canon. We get to see them later on, which is honestly pretty epic. So I like this episode, although, to be honest, beside the Scooby gang meeting up with Sharon and then having a whole, oh, there's a ghost, ooh, and we're in a mansion, ooh, the rest of it was pretty forgettable. So I gotta give this episode a solid 5.6 out of 10. If you like this review, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. You can always request a movie in the comments below. You can fast track that request. Patreon.com/ASApresents for $20 a month for one movie review for 1 month, or $3 a month for some daily vlogs. Call it patreon.com/ASCpresents. And if you want to help support the daily grindiness of these movie reviews, you can go to this link tree right here. It really helps with the daily grindy of all these daily movie reviews. So go here, and until next time, I'm Mint Salad Saw. See you later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.